Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of T.C.W. presents Sunday Night Fallout. Let's take it to Crazy Zaku down on the main floor, and he'll get you underway. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Crazy Zaku, bringing you all the hits and misses here in T.C.W. We got a huge night for you. T.C.W. television title once again on the line. John Morrison defending against Zack Ryder, and we have a huge six-man tag team match. Real American Hero CM Punk going up against Cobra. Let's get right to the first match. Getting started with the T.C.W. television title. John Morrison coming to the ring right now. The Shaman is sexy, able to defend that title against, of course, the former champion, the Big O. Big O not here tonight. Morrison doesn't know who he's going to be defending against, but he is happy to put that title up against anybody, as he said himself. Shaman is sexy recently interviewed, told he would love to face CM Punk and a bunch of other people, including Zero, if he ever got a shot for that World Heavyweight title. I would love to see a television versus world title match. Well, it seems the Long Island IZ is going to be taking up the challenge and challenging John Morrison for that T.C.W. Television Championship. No wonder the Big O is not here tonight. If anybody could get it done, it could be Ryder. Though he's been on such a losing streak lately, both in the WWE and here in T.C.W. Maybe this is the match that can turn it all around. And of course, the crowd going nuts for it. The television title defended every single week here in T.C.W. That's what it's all about, folks. Bell sounds, and we're underway with the first match of the night. Morrison with a beautiful hold there, able to get the upper hand on Ryder. Ryder has been dealing with numerous losses lately in the WWE. Hasn't been seen much here lately. He's been doing his own thing. Morrison just taking it right to the Long Island IC. Deflecting and going with that side Russian leg sweep. Ryder able to get the upper hand for a moment, though, throws him into the corner. Goes for a clothesline, only to be countered with that huge move from the Shaman of Sexy. Ryder with a beautiful snap suplex. Big knee right there. That could do some serious head trauma. And it's followed up with a brilliant drop kick, only to be countered into another side Russian leg sweep. And there's a kick to the back of the head. A brilliant move there, just preventing Morrison from getting any offense. And throwing Ryder down, Morrison able to stop that. Adding more head trauma to Ryder. Now getting him in a camel clutch. But unfortunately, there's only one man who could do that move justice, the Iron Sheik. Unless we're talking the Steiner recliner. Beautiful DDT. Oh, right across the back, going into another reverse Russian leg sweep. Making some high flying moves, baby. And just kicking him with that flying missile drop kick. Rolling him into the ropes. He's in the corner now. Tried to go for a move there, but Ryder able to counter out of it. Now getting a little bit of the upper hand, but no. And he gets nailed by that reverse bottom. And this could be all over right here. 1, 2, 3. Morrison retains. Morrison able to retain that television title against Ryder in what looked to be a purely dominant match. Ryder barely got offense in that entire time. Things are just looking up for the Shaman of Sexy. Of course, we got Sapphire Sky. They're going to be coming up next in a 3-on-3 tag match. Wait a second, Cobra! Cobra ambushing Sapphire Sky. They're supposed to be teaming up with the Great Muta next in a 3-on-3 match. But that doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't know what the Great Muta is going to be able to do now. He doesn't have any tag team partners. Cobra Elite just took out Sapphire Sky in the back. That's twice in a row. Sapphire Sky has been the target of Cobra Command. And of course, the Great Muta now going to be going possibly 1-on-3 against Cobra Elite and this new Great Muta, Cobra's Great Muta, it looks like. Unless, of course, you know, somehow Sapphire Sky are still able, which I'm getting worse from the doctors that they're not. This is going to be a brutal 3-on-1.
Coming at ya.
Wait a second! Leader of the Green Lantern Corps coming out. Looks like the New World Order is not going to be fighting alone. Muta not going to be going out alone. The Mud Dragon Matthew Campbell coming out to land his axe to the ring, to the legend that is the Great Muta. But in the end, it's still 2-on-3 now. Because Team Can't Whoop Ass are out. They won't be back until next week. And of course, Dial and Big Money have a match later tonight. So this is going to be interesting. And of course, this town means the Cobra Elite, Hoodie Ninja, and Hollywood Ugg. Sapphire Sky being attended to by doctors after the ruthless beatdown these two put on those men, the #1 contenders, being assaulted 2 weeks in a row by Cobra. This time in attempts to get Great Muta alone. You can bet they're not happy with the Mud Dragon for this. And we're eagerly awaiting the arrival. There he is, the Great Muta. I guess we're calling him Cobra's Muta. We don't know if he's Muta from the future, Muta from the past. We don't know if he's an alternate reality Muta. We do know that he is a 100% genetic match for being the Great Muta. And we have absolutely no idea why he's joined with Cobra Command and why he's targeting himself. He seems to be an older Muta. We assume he's from the future. Wearing a mask instead of face paint. But we know he is not happy with NWO's Muta, and these two are going to go at it. I assume sometime in the future one-on-one, but right now it's 2-on-3 handicap action. Here we go, 2-on-3. Muta starting it off along with Hollywood Ugg. Ugg getting the upper hand. Tagging in the Hoodie Ninja. Setting up the immediate double team. Just slamming the Great Muta down. Cobra has been really on a roll lately. They have been just destroying the T.C.W. locker room. And this is another means to prove Cobra is dangerous and needs, and of course the Great Muta. Well, Cobra's Muta just ruining it. The 3-on-2 advantage. Oh, and the Muta knocks down the Cobra Muta. But as I was saying, just proves Cobra is a threat to T.C.W. and needs to be destroyed. We thought it was going to happen with, of course, another double team maneuver there. With, of course, the Neurotic Logician losing the T.C.W. title. But no, now that they've lost the title, they are more aggressive. Rumors are that Cobra has been buying T.C.W. stock. At least 38% of it. That has been confirmed to be in Cobra. Muta taking it to Hollywood Ugg right now. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. But Ugg able to block that. Series of shots puts Muta in the ropes, and there's another series of shots. Crowd not happy with this at all. And there's a protoplex. Hollywood Ugg, of course, distant ancestor of the Mud Dragon. Tagging in Hoodie Ninja, the clone of Tyler the Truth Kelly, off the ropes, and there's a boot to the face. If TK was pure evil, that is what Hoodie Ninja would be. Beautiful cutter there. And of course, now that Muta is down, this future Muta wanting to get a shot of him. Mud Dragon, though, in. Matthew Camber, former World Heavyweight Champion. I still can't believe there's two Mutas in the ring right now. We do not know the story on this other Muta, possibly from an alternate dimension. T.C.W. has time-traveling technology. It could be possible we've opened a rift. There's a beautiful spin kick there from the Cobra's Muta. And there's an elbow right to the throat. That should be a disqualification. A beautiful back body drop there from the Mud Dragon. Mud Dragon just taking it to the Great Muta. These two have never actually had very many encounters. And here we go, double team maneuver here. Double shoulder thrust, and now it's Muta versus Muta. Only for the older Muta. Chief Muta, Cobra's Muta. He's thinking, Shining Wizard, and he hits it. Things could be all over right now. Setting up the figure four. Got it hooked up. But Muta able to turn it around on Muta. Forcing Muta to release the pressure. And sending him right into the corner for... No! It's a counter! Oh! And there's a huge shot to the chest. And he's going for it. Huge elbow drop. Going up. Barely misses that. Got a little bit in it. Muta able to counter. And there's a beautiful back body drop right onto the Fallout logo. And some more head trauma being induced to NWO's Muta. And there's this unique style suplex, and he hits it. Off the ropes. Beautiful kick. Crowd going, you're not Muta. And here comes a double team. Holding them there. Going to go coast to coast. Muta takes a huge hit there. And just throws him down. More head trauma. Muta able to get up from that, though. He's in the wrong territory. He is in Cobra territory right now. Here we go. Some double teaming over here. Mud Dragon this time coming in off the tag. And in comes his own creation. The Hoodie Ninja. Throwing him into that corner. Now he is going to be the one being double teamed. Quick tags in and out. Wait a second, lifting him up. Wait, Garibo out of nowhere. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Hoodie Ninja able to induce some head trauma to the Mud Dragon, but Mud Dragon having a hard head. Beautiful belly to belly. The women love the Mud Dragon. Oh, and there's the unique style that, of course, Tyler Truth brings to the Clones repertoire. Wait a second, going up. Hits him with a ninja cutter. Not done yet. Reverse DDT. And in comes the Great Muta. Cobra's Muta, it looks like. Has that lock applied, but no, breaking out of it. Cobra was not expecting the Green Lantern Corps to interfere in their business. They were expecting a 1-on-3 match with Muta. You can bet another double team maneuver here. Big boot to the face. You can bet Sapphire Sky, the New World Order, and the Green Lantern Corps, they formed some sort of bond, an alliance after this. Another double team maneuver, lifts them up. Going for the cover here. Ref out of position, that's probably a good thing for us. Muta able to prevent Hoodie Ninja from doing anything. Throws him into the corner. He has a 5 count to get out of there before he gets disqualified though. Mud Dragon feeling all of the effects of being double teamed constantly. Big European uppercut. Tried to hit that rotating clothesline but could not do it. And here we go, Muta back into the ring. Double hip toss. Gets him in a Cobra clutch, but no. Hoodie Ninja able to get right on out of that. And here we go, some more double teamworks going on here. Throws Muta into the ropes. And again, just nailing them. The 3-on-2 advantage here. The number games in Cobra's favor. Rolls them up. 1, 2, 3. And Cobra gets the win with a roll-up. And of course, Cobra getting the victory. 2-on-3. The number games was just too much for the Mud Dragon. And of course, the Great Muta. But now it's been confirmed. This new Muta joined with Cobra Command, adding another member to their ranks. Cobra slowly gaining control over T.C.W. it looks like. This needs to stop. And then, of course, Mr. Cuddy. Wait a second, he's being approached by Griffin and Cobra Commander. They're talking to him. Wait a second, they're telling him that they own 48% of the T.C.W. stock. That's more than what we thought. They intend to buy the other 2% out once they find out who holds it and take control of T.C.W. And there isn't anything that he can do about it. He is not happy about that at all. He's demanding they get out of his office. He does not look happy about that. Music can only mean 2 ladies. There they are, the Darkstalkers. Morgan and Lilith Aslan coming straight out of the Demon Realm themselves. Former T.C.W. Women's Tag Team Champions. And of course, both former women's champions themselves here in T.C.W. We've gotten word that Tia has not made her decision about who she wants to be her partner. And instead, she is going to run a series of matches to see who she best feels she synchronizes with. And here she comes, the holder of both of the T.C.W. women's titles. Well, the women's tag titles at least. Tia, a 7-time T.C.W. women's champion. She has yet to pick her partner, but tonight she's teaming up with a potential partner she says that she can want to be her tag team partner and defend the belts with. And she's chosen two hell of an opponents to test that out against. If I was her, I wouldn't want to be going up against two demons who have the hell of both the tag and women's gold themselves. Well, why not start out strong? Who better to potentially think you could be tag team champions with than none other one of the former women's tag champions and the woman who beat you for the women's title at Pandemonium, Rebecca, coming out. One would say this is a strange combo. These two have never actually really tagged very well together. But if I'm going to be tag team champions with somebody, I'd want to be with somebody I know who can beat me and who knew my style. So this could be a very interesting tag team match. Match gets underway. Morgan running right at Tia and hits her with a massive move, going right towards the dominant diva here in T.C.W. But no, Tia reverses, throws Morgan right into the corner, lifts her up into what looks like a tree of woe-like position, and just chokes Morgan out. Dominant Diva not going to take that lightly, using those strikes, but Morgan able to utilize a sleeping maneuver. The sleeper hold applied, only to be dropped down into that jawbreaker. Lifts her up into that beautiful picture perfect like Plex. And a back body drop to boot. And utilizing the power, she just picks her up and drops her down. Trying to see how she feels with this tactic. Oh, and there's a neck breaker right on Tia. Some more head trauma just being applied. That was a sleeper hold-like maneuver. And a beautiful suplex that was. These two women have had numerous battles for the T.C.W. women's title here. Lifts her up again into another plex. And just getting in a lot of shots. I don't know what's going through Tia's mind here tonight, but she seems off her game. Blocking the shot. Throws her into the corner. And here we go. Double team maneuver underway. Drops her down, and there's a big elbow drop. Rebecca in for the match for the first time. Spinning leg drop. Rebecca, a student of the truth. A lot of her moveset comes from the old Tyler the Truth library. Rose Morgan into the corner. And again, some more double team maneuvers going on here. Off the ropes. Double elbow drop. And there is a move I like to see. Oh, just picking her up and throwing her down. Tia able to somehow get it together now. Trying to destroy that hand, make sure she can't hit that soul fist finishing maneuver. Into a triangle choke. But Morgan able to kick out of that. And now double teaming happening here. Lilith in the match. Dropping elbows now. Lilith, the smaller sister, when compared to Morgan, less known, less loved by some. And a big move there from Tia. Rebecca back in the match. And a beautiful reverse DDT that was. Thought it was going to be a backbreaker, but she somehow turned it into a reverse DDT. Beautiful neck breaker there. Oh, and a nice Japanese arm drag. And a bulldog. Tia able to snag Lilith, and Lilith gets a nice headbutt for her worries. Only to be thrown back in the corner. Slammed back down. Going blockbuster. Rebecca thinks it's over. But no, Lilith able to get out of it. Able to reverse the reversal. What's she gonna do? A kick to the gut, and there's a shadow kick. Thinking maybe ball and elbow drop or possibly frog splash. Goes up top, thinking frog splash maybe. No, elbow drop. And in comes Tia. And there's a huge German suplex from the dominant diva. And in comes Rebecca. Only to be met by Lilith. Sent right into the wrong corner. There's some head trauma. Oh, and there's a big slap right across the face. Some more head trauma. Double team action going on here. And there's a soul stealer. Ref out of position. 1, 2, 3. That could have been a 3 count. Ref was out of position arguing with Lilith. And there is a beautiful move from Morgan, who proceeds to tag Lilith back into the match. Rebecca's out of it a bit, able to block the attempt. Goes into a nice arm drag takedown. Oh, and a beautiful wrestling slam that was. Possibly thinking ball and drop. There it is, the ball and elbow drop. Bounces off the ropes, double boots right to the face. And some more head trauma just to add insult to injury there. These two are working very well together. You can bet Tia is seeing this. Nice super kick, but unable to really connect with it. Into a cutter. Lilith kipping back up. Rebecca getting out of dodge. It looks like she's taking a breather. In comes Morgan off the tag. Rebecca sliding back in, only to be met by Morgan. Counters. Morgan trying to get out, breaks out of the hold. And there's a vicious demonic neck breaker. Going for the cover. One. Only a 1 count though. Rebecca kicking out right at the 2 mark. Blocks some more head trauma, only to be stuck right back in that corner again. And again just being nailed. And there's more head trauma. Off the double team tag now. Lilith coming in. Thrown like a missile. Knocking Tia right on her ass. Only to be hit by a hip drop. 1, 2, but no. Morgan able to counter that, break up the pin. Lilith going high, and a big frog splash crossbody. And stops that comeback right away. Utilizing that moonsault. This could be it right here. 1, 2, and no. Tia able to break up the count. That moonsault would have had it for the Demonic Sisters. Oh, and just using the hair to slam her head right down on the mat. Lilith utilizing a unique style pin cover here. 1, 2. Tia able to just barely break it up right before the 3 count, and some more head trauma being done there. Off the ropes, and they're off the reversal. And in comes Tia. Tia making her way over to Lilith. And hits a nice, beautiful move there, taking the former women's champion right off her feet. Going for the cover now. 1, 2, but no. Morgan able to break it up right before the 3 count. Lifts her up and into a running power slam. The strength behind that is amazing. Goes into the cover. 1, 2. Again, Morgan breaking it up. If Morgan hadn't been here, this match would be over several times now. Lilith maybe gonna fly. Big body drop there. Tia able to counter into that single arm DDT. Again going for the cover. Ref out of position. 1. Could have been over right there. Ref was out of position. Morgan getting a cheap shot in on Tia. Throws her off the ropes. Rebecca doing the same to Lilith. Tia throws Lilith off the ropes. And a roll up. Ref extremely out of position here. Rebecca able to break up the count. That might have been a 3 count. I don't know what's going on with the ref right now. Big German suplex. Rebecca gets tagged in. Misses that elbow drop. Probably hurt her elbow there. Tagging Tia right back in. Tia won a piece of Morgan. There's a big fist. Gets her caught in the ropes. Huge German suplex. Throwing her completely around. Oh, and just dropping her on the outside now. Knocking Lilith off as well. Beautiful hip toss. Gonna use that soul-shattering moonsault. Going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. No, only a 2 count. Just barely kicked out at the last second. I thought it was 3. Morgan going up, thinking tornado DDT, and she hits it. Dead center in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. This time it's 3 for sure. And the Darkstalkers pin the Women's Tag Team Champion. Not a good outing for Rebecca and Tia, but Tia ended up losing the match for her team. Possibly not the best way to go about doing this, because now we possibly have new #1 contenders for those Women's Tag Team titles. I am pretty sure Tia was not expecting that at all. Singles action, T.J. Cruz. The former fake Tyler. Gonna be going one-on-one against, of course, TK Kelly in a few moments. He had a good outing last week, beating the Great Muta, revealing the Cobra Muta, but now TK finally is going to get his one-on-one shot against this man, and he does not seem at all worried about this whatsoever, so you can bet Cobra has a dirty plan in store.
I don't wear sneakers to sneak, I wear shoes. I mean shows, I wear them out when I walk on tour. I never got booed, cause I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in being successful, achieving the most, you know. I'm better than you, no matter what you do, man, I'm better than you. You can do what you do, but I'm better than you. No matter when you come through, I'm proving better than you. Listen, the bottom line, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. I don't care if it's solo or it's a crew. Listen to what I'm saying, I'm better than you. I don't know I'm a win.
We've got fun houses, merry-go-rounds,
And of course, leader of the Dark Clowns, making his way out. No buys about it. Dark Clowns, obvious juggalos, ICP fans, as stated by their music. Leader of the Dark Clowns coming out happy. His men got the tag team titles at the Clash of the Champions. And now he is going to get a shot at the man who not only cost him the world title back in Starrcade, but who's been a thorn in his side. So when he could not defeat at the Clash of the Champions because of somebody who he thought was a deterrent in the Mud Dragon, Matthew Campbell. And here we go. Here's a match everybody's been waiting to see. TJ Cruz going up against TK Kelly one-on-one. TK getting obvious shots in. He's had months and months to think about this. And there's a brutal move right to the throat. The man who took his shot at being champion away. There was no rematch. Dark Clown rules. Unable to really make it a proper thing. The rematch, this man ruined it all. TJ trying to put up a bit of a fight, but more head trauma there. Lifts him up and is just dominating the man. Bringing it down, and a beautiful doubled combo maneuver there from TJ. Weakened TK a little bit, it looks like. Throws him into that corner, and there is a gut check, if I ever saw one. Beautiful power slam. But TK able to break it up into a neck breaker, hitting it. Lifts him up into the cutter. Looks like a variation of the TKO, but no, hits him with his own cutter. TK, the man who invented the TKO. And there's a kick right to the back of the head. This very dominant style wrestler. Wants another shot at the world title, wants a shot at Zero. But right now he wants to destroy TK, going up top, thinking high risk maneuver. And a big no laughing matter from the top rope. Followed up by a Starship Pain. No was going for a pedigree, but unable to hit it. TJ able to boost out of it into that reverse style DDT. A big elbow right to the side of the face. That just knocks him right on out. TK running right back into the fold. He's not done yet. Lifts him up. Big old slam. Gonna lift him back up again. Going top rope. Shooting star elbow drop. And that's gotta be all over. 1, 2, 3. TK getting the win. You can bet TK satisfied with that victory, able to show dominance over TJ, proves once and for all that TJ is nothing compared to his twin. Crowd going absolutely nuts for this. They're loving it. They love the Dark Clowns. He's telling Cobra to bring it on. He's talking a lot of smack there. Wait a second, Cobra! Cobra heard the words, and there they are. Griffin and Cobra Commander, the neurotic logician, and Cobra Commander just beating down Cobra once again in the ring, dominant. And here's a man we have not seen in several months. He's been promoting his movie, X-Men, Days of Future Past. Wolverine coming out to the ring right now. You can catch that movie coming out sometime this year. But Wolverine has got one-on-one action here in T.C.W. against somebody very special. He's going up against the very last North American champion in T.C.W. And he is looking forward to this matchup. The music playing, the crowd getting pumped. There he is, running down to the ring, the Ultimate Warrior, the very last North American champion, winning the title and retiring it at the Clash of the Champions. bringing energy and excitement that only he can bring to a T.C.W. ring. The crowd absolutely in love with this man. And here we go, these two powerful forces going at it. Huge spear from the Ultimate Warrior, taking it right to Wolverine. Wolverine able to counter though, taking out the arms of the big man. Throws the Ultimate Warrior into that corner. And just bashing his head against it now. Lifts him up. Huge slam. Wolverine is such a smaller guy. Many people consider him to be a cruiserweight, but he hits like a super heavyweight because of the adamantium in his bones. Ultimate Warrior going figure 4 leg lock. I've never seen the Ultimate Warrior utilize submission hold. Wolverine able to turn that right around though. Wolverine utilizing those martial arts like strikes. And knocking the Ultimate Warrior right on out of the ring. But the Warrior slides right back in. Going right to Wolverine. Not afraid to get right into Wolverine's face. Oh, and there's a huge spine buster. Throwing Wolverine into that corner. Lifts him up into a tree of woe-like position. But no, Wolverine able to utilize more martial arts grappling. But he's still stuck in that corner. And that is not a place where you want to be when the Ultimate Warrior is going after you. Just choking out Wolverine. Huge spear. And a big punch knocks the Warrior down. And just trying to destroy the back of the Ultimate Warrior now. And a big choke slam. Oh, and there's a low blow. Wolverine not afraid to play dirty. 1, 2. But no, Ultimate Warrior kicking out at 2. The two squaring each other down. Wolverine able to just basically crane kick him. A unique move from Wolverine. I've never really seen him utilize the crane kick before. And again. It's a bit silly from Wolverine, and again with a low blow. That's more like it. Lifts him up. But no, Ultimate Warrior able to get out and utilizes the DDT. Off the ropes. Double boots to the face. And now putting him in a Steiner recliner. But Wolverine getting right on out of that. Wolverine utilizing a Berserker Barrage. It's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. No! Warrior kicking out at 2. Taking the barrage. And throws Wolverine right in that corner just to hit him with double boots. Lifts him up into a nice backbreaker. Again, Wolverine utilizing those strikes, excuse me. Martial arts background of the little man. Hits a protoplex. Crowd not exactly liking his treatment of the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior breaking out of that pedigree into a Samoan drop. Utilizing that ultimate combo, misses the double drop kick. And another barrage coming from Wolverine, utilizing those strikes. And a big bulldog from the Ultimate Warrior, the very last North American champion. These two powers, no one ever expected a match quite like this, knocking the Ultimate Warrior down and goes right on after him with a huge splash. Lifts him up and a big upper class 5, stealing Rademacher's move and a berserker barrage right on the cement. Wolverine just walking it off. 7 count by the ref. Lifts Wolverine up and throws his head right into the turnbuckle. A normal man would be out, thinking double boots, hits it. A normal man would be unable to withstand the ultimate power coming from the ultimate force. But Wolverine is no normal man, as he is proving. Off the ropes, they collide, unable to really do anything about it, but Warrior getting shots in, sends Wolverine to the outside. Wolverine gonna fly! Hits a beautiful move there, shooting star, clothesline. 1, 2, 3. And Wolverine with that shooting star clothesline able to pick up the victory over the Ultimate Warrior. Wolverine getting the pin, defeating the last North American champion, a successful return. Wolverine, who was out shooting X-Men Days of Future Past. Go see that. It's going to be in theaters soon. Congratulations and welcome back, Wolverine. Main event time here at Sunday Night Fallout. Demolition, one of Cobra's heavy teams, making their way out to the ring right now on this 3-on-3 6-man tag. Axe, Smash. They were contacted by Griffin Basic to come work for Cobra. They agreed. And of course, here we are now. Cobra slowly gaining. They now have 48% of T.C.W. stock. Then there's, of course, this man right here, the neurotic logician, Griffin, the former being Basic himself, Cobra's right-hand man, former World Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, former television champion here in TCW, the trifecta, a triple crown winner. He turned his back on TCW, joined up with Cobra Command, and has helped them secure 48% of the company somehow. And he has not yet asked for a rematch, which we are fearing. They are waiting until they get better control. But you know this man has a rematch coming. The music can only mean two men. There they are, the two new additions to the Green Lantern Corps. Big Money Michael Hassenpfeffer himself and Colonel Guile. The crowd going nuts for it. They had an unfortunate outing last week, unable to stop the Cobra Command, but they get a second chance. And of course, these two former TCW World Heavyweight Champions are going to do their very best to put an end to Cobra here tonight at least. And they can do just that. Guile getting into the ring, the crowd loves him. And of course, this man right here, CM Punk, has developed a big interest in Cobra, having been forced to take on the Neurotic Logician in that losing effort last week. He has severe TCW interest at heart. TCW brought him in so that they could try to build up something around him. And you can bet he's going to defend whatever TCW president, Mr. Cuddy, is paying him. But you can bet we don't care about that. We're just happy to see CM Punk in a TCW ring. Here we go, huge main event. 6-man tag. Colonel Guile going up against Axe. Being thrown into the Cobra corner. Double team happening by Demolition now. Smash going for an elbow drop. Hits it right on Colonel Guile. Action Smash, former WWF Tag Team Champions. Big bear hug there. Of course, CM Punk's former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Champion, ECW Champion. The accolades of CM Punk, amazing. You've got the Triple Crown winner over there, sitting on the Cobra side, the Neurotic Logician. And then, of course, you've got Big Money Michael Hassenpfeffer, Tag Team Champion, World Champion here in TCW, and Guile in the ring getting beaten down by Cobra. We don't want to see that. Come on, Guile. Big neck breaker there from the American Hero himself. And goes into that sleeper hold drop. Just stomping on him now. And a big discus punch, taking it right to Smash. And it seems the Real American Heroes and CM Punk have just sort of joined together in this match. And there's an upper class 5. At least Guile's variation of it. He's thinking maybe to utilize a Shining Wizard as well. CM Punk really happy about that. And there's a huge belly-to-belly suplex. And some more head trauma being induced. Smash, taking it right to him. Thinking maybe double team. In comes Axe, some more double teaming. And there's a low blow right there. Guile taking it right to Axe though. Trying to wreck the arm. Unable to really get any hold though. Axe just beating him down, keeping him in Cobra's corner. And there's a huge move there. Axe trying to utilize that clothesline, misjudged it, missed Guile, and let Guile hit a German. Guile utilizing that hair to his advantage. But he gets lifted up into a huge atomic drop. And booted right on outside the ring. He has nothing but bad words to say to CM Punk. Get a good grip on him and a beautiful, beautiful slam there. Taking it right to Axe. Stepping up, kicking the side of the head, adding more head trauma. Just taking it to the former WWF Tag Team Champions. Choking him out. Axe getting the upper hand now. But no, Guile able to reverse it. Trying again to just mess with the arm of one of the two former tag champs. In comes another double team maneuver. Backbreaker elbow drop combination. Going for a pin right here. 1, 2. But no, Guile able to kick out. And we have not yet seen the Neurotic Magician, Big Money, or CM Punk in this match yet. And the former tag champions just going at it with Guile. Guile is getting decimated in the Cobra corner. Guile desperately needs to tag one of his friends right now. And again, another quick tag. Double team maneuver going on. Lifts him up and there's a big backbreaker. And again, another quick tag. Going for that backbreaker elbow drop combination again. They're just devastating the Colonel with it. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. Big Money and CM Punk both able to break that up. Guile is in a lot of trouble. The crowd behind him. Cybernetic pink eye. The crowd cheering for Demolition. They're behind Cobra here. Got him in a submission hold. And Gal finally able to hit a move, an offensive style move. Gets thrown into his corner. That is where he wants to be. But no, big clothesline. He needs to tag out. He needs to tag out immediately. If not to big money, he needs to get CM Punk in there. And again, he's in the wrong corner. He's been in there such a long time. He needs to tag out. And here comes Big Money. And Griffin is in the match for the first time. CM Punk wants him. Off the ropes, and right away a cybernetic pink eye right to him. Gonna go for that cover, but no, too close to the ropes. Big Money with a big suplex. The best in the world is having his trouble there. Now he's in the wrong corner. He's in Cobra's corner right now, going for the cover again. 1, 2, but no, Big Money able to not only knock down Axe, it looked like, but break up the count. And there's a cheap shot by Smash. Big Money able to, of course, utilize his power against the big neurotic magician. Nice Dragon Sleeper applied. But no, Griffin utilizing his martial arts background, the neurotic magician just able to overcome. CM Punk though gets the upper hand. And a big neck breaker. Just choking out CM Punk. Big Money in the ring, though. And of course, the neurotic magician doesn't want anything to do with Big Money. And a nice headbutt. Big Money, the strongest man in that ring right now, utilizing those big suplexes, taking it right to Smash. Excuse me, Axe. But being thrown into the wrong corner. And the tag team champions of the past, the WWF Tag Team Champions, going right at it. And in comes the neurotic magician to finish up what his team has possibly started. Huge T-bone suplex. just mounting him up, beating him down. And there's a huge choke slam from the former T.C.W. World Heavyweight Champion. But Big Money able to counter, hits that back body drop. Utilizing a triangle choke. But no, too close to the ropes. Off the ropes. And he hits a third cybernetic pink eye, hitting all 3 team members with it. And he's not done yet. Just beating him down. Big Money is unable to get any offense in right now. And of course, if you're Griffin, you're thinking, what do I got to do to put this guy down? I've hit him with a cybernetic pink eye. Big Money going up. Big spear off the top. If you're Big Money, you're thinking, what do I got to do to put down the neurotic one? And that just seemed to piss off Big Money. Off the ropes though, and the 4th cybernetic pink eye of the night. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Cobra once again picks up the win in the main event. Cobra Command and Cobra Commander must be really proud of the army they're assembling. Demolition, the neurotic magician, winning the match. Big Money unable to kick out. Good night, folks. I'm Crazy Zaku and I've got to sign off. We'll see you for next Sunday Night Fallout next week, folks.